All right. Great mercy and peace from him who is and was and is to come very soon. I'm certain. This is Real Diabetic, and welcome to Digital Wilderness. All right, you guys. So I just got kicked out of the Trump rally in Newton, Iowa, and I just wanted to do a little rally recap. I'll try to do something. I'll try to do some uploads where I actually stitch some stuff together from some of the things that I got on video, and from the speech itself. The speeches are always like posted on Right Side Broadcasting Network. So and just give me a second here. I'm going to try to get a link into the description, or a link into my Facebook. Let's see if I got it. That's not right. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to share this to my YouTube. So where was I? Okay, so I just got kicked out of the rally, and now I'm going to do a little recap. And there's only so deep I can go onto YouTube. So, but I'm gonna do some more in-depth stuff on this. I just kind of wanted to do, on my BitChute, and I have a TikTok too, and I can't really I don't really know like how much I want to advertise that on my YouTube channel or on Facebook, but I probably will start like throwing up some of my TikTok videos. I did get a few videos, a few TikToks done. I got a few YouTube shorts done. I ended up getting kicked out before I kind of like had a chance to pull the trigger on Trump himself. Okay, so this is the way it broke out. So I got to the rally, and I got there like pretty early, and it's like I was pretty good at timing out when to come to this one, or I thought it was at first. I got there at like they were opening the doors at 10, and I got there at 9, which I was afraid might be a little bit too late, but it turned out to be perfect because just as soon as I started showing up, other people started showing up, other than like Trump's special guests and these people he calls the front row Joes. And these front row Joes are like, they're guys that go to every rally. And it was really weird. I can't remember it was one of his rallies that I watched last night, or if I heard it here today. But there's these people that have been to like the dozens. He claims hundreds of his rallies. And they've got to be paid. There's no way these guys could go to these rallies like all the time. Okay, and I'm not talking about just like I'm not just talking about Iowa rallies. I'm talking about Iowa rally all over the country. Okay, over the past, I can't believe it's 8 years now, 9 years, going on 9 years, because the first ones were in June of 2015, or not in June of 2015, but in late 2015. If you consider the golden escalator announcement of his first candidacy, that was in June of 2015. So, and we know for sure that there were some paid there were some paid people, there were some paid rally goers at that one. And so there's these people that go to these rallies, and they've got to be making money off it somehow, right? But then they also have these people that are like vendors that follow them around. Okay, and they're like, well, they're definitely making money. And then they've got this merchandise that they sell, like Trump hats. And seriously, I went to one in Sioux City a couple months ago, back in late October, and it was cold that day. It was cold for late October. It felt more like December than late October. At least early December than late October. And they were selling these Trump hats, and I just about broke down and bought one. Okay, but I didn't, because Trump's got to be making money off that. He's the branding guy, right? I mean, if people are selling Trump hats, that money has to be going into his pocket. Okay, that's an interesting thing about Trump. If you go all the way back to the Trump phenomenon, he was supposedly self-funding, and that's disappeared. You know, that's disappeared into the the flush down the memory hole. Okay, and he may have been self-funding somewhat, at least a little bit at the beginning. But by the general election campaign of 2016, he was soliciting donations. Okay, and not just and donations from just like people. Okay, he wasn't being funded by Robert Koch or George Soros or whoever the guys that these billionaire fund millionaires and billionaires that fund other politicians. Okay, he was being funded by dopes like me. They were buying his stuff for one thing, and that we're buying, and then we're actually donating. Okay, now some people are like, you guys just stop giving him money. Okay, he's just making an asshole out of you. Okay, this whole thing, he's been just making an asshole out of all of this for the past 8 years now. Almost 9, 8.5. Okay, because remember, it started in 2015 when he came down the elevator. Okay, so where was I going with this? Okay, so I got to that rally pretty early, early enough, and I thought I was going to be in good shape. I thought I was going to get a seat, like I did at Waterloo. I thought I was going to get at least that good of a seat, but I mean, all the seats were almost already taken by the time I got in. With all Trump's special guests and the few people that were in line ahead of me. So by the time I got in there, we're looking like I'm in the very back on the right-hand side in the last seat of the last row. Okay. Because there's like 3 bays of seats. And I was in the seat in the very back on the last row, and there was this pillar that was obstructing my view of the stage. So, but okay, so then a little bit later on, I was planning on moving to doing standing and moving to the middle, but I mean, I didn't want to stand the whole time, so I thought I might be able to, that I could just, when I got ready to make my move, that I could just move to the middle. Okay, and it didn't work out like that. I should have